have moved into the #1 position themselves, but he said that shouldn't matter. What matters is doing your job, executing on every play, and focusing on the next game. That's the most important. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it's caught from inside the 20. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. Looking downfield, it's saying, oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, Chris, that's one way to quiet this home crowd. This defense comes out and just immediately gets to the quarterback. This place was ready to go. Great energy here in the pregame, getting their offense on the field to start the game, and then boom, it's a sack, and the air just left the building.
See if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. It is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Open field ahead. He's in the clear. Steps out of bounds after a huge pickup, but hang on. There is a penalty marker on the play. This one might be coming back. Oh boy, it's 1st and 20 after the holding penalty. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays, the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
A deep shot, but he paid for it. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. He's going to bring up 4th down.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's looking deep again. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Wow, I can't believe they went for this. It's 4th and long on your own side of the 50, and yet it pays off. This quarterback is bailing out this head coach time and time again. He's done it all year long, and he does it again here with a big completion down the field. And now, not only is it a completion, it's 1st and goal.
Touchdown, Texas. They draw first blood in this national title game. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. To throw, it's Sayin. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Well, that's a big play by the defense, because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on 3rd down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. It's a foot race. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They'll run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on 1st down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, it's Manning. Bringing pressure. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Those are just killer mistakes. You're going to pick up the first down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good throw. You've got to execute. When a play is there to be made, you have to make it. And that's a drop that could come back to haunt them. Now it's fourth down, and you got a decision to make as a head coach. That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
First play of the drive, to come out throwing. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. And completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down, looking to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Loss on the completion sets up a second and long now. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Coming after him. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve two purposes. One, yes, you're trying to connect. But two, you're also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run. Now, this should produce some level of openness for that run game. I would expect them to get back to that here in the next series or two. Try to pound that rock.
Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains and obvious passing.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief drill. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
This defense told us all week long they were going to be prepared for these more exotic style runs where they're trying to get the ball on the perimeter, the wide receiver, the tight end. They understood that this was a big part of this offense's game plan, and they were ready for it. Great pursuit, good leverage of the ball, and then they're tackling in space. That's a beautiful job.
And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Manning. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it! Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he takes it around the 20. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's a situation you'd rather that fall incomplete. The defense was all over it. Look at their recognition, their pursuit. There's nowhere to go with this. If you're the intended receiver, just bat that ball to the ground and take no gain. You catch it, and it's clearly a loss, and this one's a big one.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. To the air, it's Sayan. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Running back has it on a screen now. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Chris is such a weapon to be good in the screen game, and I think it's about the offensive lineman. You can talk about the backs and the quarterback all you want, but it's really about the linemen. Do they understand the timing of that faux pass set, the ability to get out in front and run the alley? This is a great job. Look at them set up those blocks on the outside. Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Has the first down and more. Sees an opening. Breaking free in the right. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch him there. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
A play like that on first down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got second and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here, maybe a heavy play action. Get the ball down the field, really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Powering through. The wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
The wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
And with this offense, there's just a lot to defend. You don't expect as a defense you're going to get a short yardage situation where you're going to have to defend against the wide receiver as a runner. But here, this play caller switching things up, giving the defense a lot to look at, and here it creates a first down.
Defense ready for the wildcat, just a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look, just a short gain on the play. Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
These plays don't look wildly successful, but I tell you, they make a big impact. Getting the ball to the wide receiver in a non-traditional way here in the run game. Chris, it forces the defense to have to think about just another element of stopping this offense, and that creates indecision, and that creates plays later in the game that you can really hit them with. So a nice job here on this run. Chris, I don't think there's going to be a lot of room trying to run the football on this defense in the red zone. You can see it's just a condensed area. Those safeties are too low. You might want to try throwing the football here, and in particular, getting a tight end vertical, maybe onto a corner route on third down. Well, you see this on tape from this offense quite often. Down here in the red zone, they try to get creative in the run game, and this defense was ready for it. When we watched practice, Chris, this week, this defense was focusing on these type of plays specifically, and here they're ready for it.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Direct snap. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Breaks into the... here he goes. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Chris, I love these screen plays. Watch the defense overcommit. You get the ball to the back, and then you're off to the races. This is an easy play call for an offensive coordinator, easy to execute for the offense, and yet it's a massive play in this game.
Dropping back. It's Sayin. Oh, the ball is out. Ball scooped up by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Every great game, it's always one or two snaps here or there that really make the difference. This feels like one of those snaps. A turnover at this point in the game, tie game. What a job by this defense.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football, and here, first down for the offense.
Direct snap. He shreds the tackle. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll still have two available as we approach the end of this game. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be fourth down and just inches. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They've still got one more left to work with. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. And it's a direct snap. He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
Well, you knew this was coming. 4th and inches. Defense has got to be ready for this. You've got to pack the interior of that defensive line. They're unable to do that, and it's an easy conversion for the offense.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
GG's, my boy.
The Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And there's the handoff. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
GG's.
And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Enjoy this one for the road, my boy.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win.
GG's. GG's.
To win a national championship. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. So think about that, what it took to get here. Never to stumble, always answer.
Through the entirety of the college college football playoff. To achieve this, it's almost unprecedented. We've seen a couple of teams come close. We saw Indiana a few years. They were able to get it done. But my goodness, what a year for this group and this coaching staff. This is a team that all of college football will remember for a long time.
And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.